Good morning and welcome to your Tuesdays this morning.
Morning, Babaroo.
Good morning, good to see you. Looking good, looking really good. We're looking very similar today, very nice and neutral colours.
I always wait for you to do the outfit and look over, see you getting undressed through the thing and then go, what's she wearing today? Hang on a second, let me just double check.
No, you don't.
Oh. No, but I always like to see what you wear and then
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you can do it the other way around if you want. I'll look at what you're wearing and I can match.
We know that's not going to happen.
OK, it's very true. But listen, something very exciting today because we've got a global superstar in the studio. He's the guy behind the hits Watermelon, Sugar, As It Was and Late Night Talking.
Yeah, we can get a little bit of volume up on the studio if you don't mind, though. Thank you very much.
That's what we're talking about.
Now, our lovely Harry Styles has another string to his bow and he's immortalised in wax. Not once, but 7 times in Madame Tussauds. The attraction's obviously around the world, right?
Yeah, we are now exclusively revealing for the very first time Harry's London figure with Madame Tussauds studio. And manager Joe Kinsey's here.
Kinsey, how are you?
Come into the light, darling. Come into the light.
Deserve to be in the light, Joe.
We're very excited about this. How many Harrys have you actually made?
So we've made 7 Harrys, which are global, from London, New York, Sydney, so we're very excited.
So shall we reveal it? I don't want to mess around.
I
know. We want to get our money's worth, don't we?
Well,
shall we actually reveal it?
Absolutely. Let's not keep waiting any longer.
No, it's time to reveal the brand new Harry. Here we go.
Wow.
It's like he's really here. Oh, I love him. Isn't that bizarre?
Really good, Joe.
So good. It's unbelievable. How long did this Harry take to make?
So the figure takes 10 months to make, and that's everything from sculpting to moulding. The hairs are inserted one by one.
What, on the face?
Yeah, the head
and the
hair.
head?
Yeah, one by one. Human hair inserted one by one, including the beard, the eyebrows, and then colouring. So that whole process
just
is
have
10
a moment
months.
and just give you and your team a massive.
The team did
unbelievable, Joe.
Thank you.
And so, how many did you do any sittings, or did you just take this from?
Yeah, so 10 years ago with One Direction, we had a sitting with Harry.
Obviously, he was a boy then, wasn't he? And like a man, so much must have changed.
It's interesting because your eyes don't change, or your skin tone doesn't change.
Taller. Is he taller?
He may well be. I mean, he was younger in One Direction.
Yeah.
But the essence is there. So we had all that information to work with.
Talk us through this one in particular. So the 7 you've got, are they through the ages, or are they just 7 sort of different looks of where he is now?
Yeah, 7 different looks. 6 of them are from the performance, and in London we went for a red carpet look.
So this is kind of Gucci style, that kind of vibe.
It's an inspiration from the red carpet at the premiere of My Policeman, but we really wanted to include this lovely handbag. We thought that was a real fitting treat for the figure.
I love the handbag.
Yeah.
So obviously each country has a different Harry. Who decides on what he actually wears? Do they come to you and say, this is what we want?
Yeah, so each region will decide what they would like, what's suited to their area. And what was lovely was everybody chose something different.
Yeah. Well, you didn't want it to be the same, really, do we?
No.
Well, the thing is, it's absolutely unbelievable. Do you actually hear from Harry? Has he said he likes them? Has he said anything?
We've kept his team across.
And they're all over it?
Yeah, and, he's very busy. So... Yeah, and
so, Joe, with the body and stuff, how do you? Because obviously we go to Madame Tussauds and we think it's all about the face, but do you use the whole? How does the whole body thing work? Because obviously, different people have different shapes.
Absolutely,
So,
yeah. So everything's sculpted by hand. We've again the measurements that we would have had from the sitting, but also getting in more recent research as well. So sculpted by hand, every measurement's in place, but every detail down to every tattoo as well. So
really, he's got tattoos on the body as well.
Everything's on there.
That's unbelievable.
Incredible.
And do you find when he actually goes in, do people manhandle Harry when they're in there?
They like to give him...
Do you have to keep repairing
a kiss and a cuddle, maybe?
Really? Because I actually want to get quite up close and personal, but we're not allowed to touch him at the moment, are we?
You could give him a little cuddle.
Oh, could you? Go on.
I'm going in. I'm going in. I'll give him a little gentle.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, Harry, you
Do you know what?
so good.
If I come in like that...
Oh, Harry, you feel so good.
Joe, join in. It's like a lovely moment.
He's so small, isn't he? He's so tiny. He's so tiny. Well, I know another waxwork, which is coming shortly next year. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit more robust. But I'm actually being immortalised in wax, which is so
and we're very excited.
amazing. It was an honour, really, to be asked to do it. It's an absolute honour. And I went, and I couldn't believe how much detail goes into it. They start marking your face with these white spots to measure things. I had to choose the eyes. Yeah. Now, my eyes are a mix between Lizzo and Drake. Yeah. So my eyes are similar colours to theirs. Lizzo and Drake's, and there's somebody who's mixing up the colours of my skin, which is unbelievable.
Here's what I want to know. How did you find sitting still for that long? And did you have to?
Well, I wasn't sitting. I wasn't actually sitting. I was standing in this position for the whole time.
That's what it did for your thumb, right?
So the next day, I came into work and I couldn't move my thumb. I've had a strain injury of standing there for so long. But it's unbelievable how much actually goes into it, isn't it?
Yeah.
The scanning.
Everything, the attention to detail, and when we get to do your hair, the hairline, every single hair will be as your hairline.
And do you prefer when you have them in the flesh, or do you prefer working from photos? What would you prefer?
I mean, it's great if you can come in. So the fact we can work really closely with you is going to be it'll make sure the figure's absolutely spot on.
Jo, have you sort of seen the Alison model? Have you been in there and like?
It's only just started.
In the lab, are you in with the guys going?
It's probably just a bit of clay at the moment.
That's the thing. Like, so that's another question I was going to ask. Is it like one piece, or do you piece like the head together and then you fuse the head to the legs?
Yeah, it has to be in separate pieces. Yeah, and in order to dress them, actually, you have to be able to move the arms around. So yeah, it is in separate pieces.
Well, he's absolutely incredible. I love it.
Really good, Jo. Congratulations to you and your team. It's
well done. I'm doing 7 in London. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for joining us.
Than't you.
And thank you, Harry, for joining us.
What's going to do one of Jo? That's what I want.
There's loads more coming up on the show today, so making sure we're eating well. Welcome back to Lisa Snowdon. She's in the kitchen. What's on the menu today, Lisa?
Good morning. So I am making a yummy, summery Buddha bowl. This is perfect for beating the bloat. It's packed full of yumminess. We're not skimping on flavour. We've got some zingy pomegranate, lovely feta saltiness, toasted pistachios. So this is a veggie Buddha bowl. And then on the side, I've done some salmon and some chicken skewers. It's yummy!
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realise we were getting chicken skewers. This is fantastic.
When in doubt, I think...
Lisa.
They must have a meeting and go, what's going to make them happy if we do this?
Chicken.
Just stick some chicken on there. That'll shut them up. Also today, never mind your Airbnb, Josie spent last night in an Airbnb Barbie, I think. She has got a late checkout live from Spain right now. Josie, you are living the dream, my friend.
I am. Hola, Dermot. Hola, Alison. I am totally living the dream. I know what you're thinking. She gets all the best gigs, and I certainly do, because I've flown to Cadiz in Spain to spend the night in a Barbie-inspired villa. And if I'm in a Barbie-inspired villa, you better believe that I'm having a Barbie-inspired party. So join me in a little while while I'll be taking you for a tour around the villa. I'll be having a Barbie-inspired party, and all I've got to do now is try and get off this flamingo without getting wet and try and find myself a Ken. Back to you in the
find
studio.
yourself a Ken. Oh, you'll do that very easily, young lady.
Queue it up round the corner.
Thank you so much, Josie.
Thanks, Josie.
Jules Robinson is back to help you celebrate your curves and say yes to the dress this summer. Isn't that right, Jules?
Hi guys, it's so great to be back today. Yet today is about a few of my favourite things: shapewear, fabulous dresses, and most importantly, showing the power of a fantastic outfit. My 4 gorgeous models today, they all have completely different body shapes, so there's something for everyone. So just can't wait to show you how amazing that they look.
Thank you, Jules. He is one of our all-time favourite guests in this morning. Inspirational little guy. 8-year-old Tony Hudgell has made millions for charity and is about to take on his toughest fundraiser so far. Here to tell us all about it very soon.
Also on the show, Martin Lewis has an unmissable advice for viewers struggling with money worries. That's happening at 10:20.
Comedian and campaigner Rosie Jones explains why a new documentary has split opinion amongst people with disabilities. She's here after 11.
And holidays can leave you with dry roots, heat exposure. And I'm not talking about your hair, I'm talking about house plants. David Dominy, he's going to show you how to keep your plants nice and green. That's at 11:40.
And she's the multi-platinum British singer who's famous all over the world thanks to the TV shows and her hits. Rita Ora, she sees the show with a bang at 12:15.
A quick word about our phone-in. Dr. Nigat will be here. She's got an open surgery answering all your questions that you might need. Anything to do with health. Who do you want to hear from today?
Anybody that wants to ask a question and it's just niggling you and you think, right, I want a second opinion, get in touch with. I'm also going to be talking about the new drug that could be a game changer for how we treat and look after patients with Alzheimer's. So get in touch with me today.
OK, amazing.
Thank you,
So if you're worried, for you or your family, get in touch. Give us a call for free on 08000 30 40 44 or download our free This Morning app and get involved.
Yeah, all right, get in touch by 11:15 and you have to be 18 or over.